Here we are again, folks. It's Adrian. Say hi.
Hi.
Good. Well, it is currently 7:50 in the evening. We just came from where did we come from? Did we eat some sushi? Yes, we ate some sushi at a restaurant. And we came home, and maybe no more than 20 minutes later, Adrian says he wants some food. So, as it turns out, Adrian is still hungry. And he wanted to eat what? What did you want to eat? Coco. Chicken. Right? Chicken, right? And what else? What's this one?
Fries.
And fries. But as usual, he is going to try to make it for us. And what do we have here? We've got 4 pieces of wings. Chicken wings, right? That's just salt, pepper, and of course, pick your favorite chicken grilling seasoning. It basically gives a little bit more taste. And then of course we have the batter. And the batter is just gonna give us a little bit of a flake so that it's kind of crunchy and nice when you eat it. And then of course this is our special French fries. Now, like everybody else, we love to eat fries from McDonald's. The problem is, have you ever thought or actually have gone to and purchased some fries at your local grocery store, and as it turns out when you make them, it's not what you expected. Now, I've done a lot of research online when it comes to McDonald's fries, and we found this recipe. Believe it or not, it's actually the closest thing that we can taste or make that is from McDonald's. It's a little unique, and I was looking at the recipe and I said there's no way that this could taste like it, and I followed it, and lo and behold, yes, it is the closest thing to McDonald's fries that we can make. But it actually, every time we go to McDonald's now, I have a hard time ordering fries because, not to toot my own horn, but our fries taste way better. So what it is just basically potatoes, obviously, russet potatoes, Idaho potatoes, that's been cut real nice and thin, like the size that you would see at McDonald's. But here's the seasoning on it. It's some milk, and as you can see, beef flavor. Some people would use beef bouillon and some baking powder. Now, how much? And of course, as you can see in the mix, there's ice in there. Okay. Now, how much do you put in there? I would say basically in this particular bowl, it's a small bowl. There's only 1 potato in there because Adrian's the only one that's trying to eat this evening. And there is half a cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of the beef bouillon or beef taste or beef stock, however you can get the beef taste in there, and 1 teaspoon of the baking powder. And of course, as far as the ice goes, I just put half a cup of ice, just the same amount as the milk. So all it needs to do is sit there for about 10 minutes. All it needs to do is sit for 10 minutes, and believe it or not, when you follow the system and the instructions, it's actually pretty good. To the point where my kids actually don't like to order McDonald's fries anymore. They prefer to make it at home just because ours is a little bit tastier. We don't require that much salt afterwards because all the seasoning has been mixed into it prior to cooking and been soaking. Okay, so other than that, basically that's what we have. We've got some chicken that's going to be dipped in the batter, and Adrian is going to go basically cook all 4 of them, and hopefully this might be a little too much for him to eat because that's 4 pieces of chicken, but he seems to think that that's how many he wants. Okay, so now we're gonna put go ahead? Yes, we're gonna go ahead and put the chicken in the batter, and he's saying that it's all wet. Go ahead and put the rest of them in there.
Okay.
But it's okay. We will wash your hands. But he's done this before, but every now and then he just decides that sometimes his fingers are wetter than normal. Put all of them inside. Good job. One more. Okay, mix it. You want to use a fork? Okay, we're gonna mix it. So what are you doing now, Adrian? Mixing, right? It's okay. So good. Mix it. Mix it really good. Make sure the chicken is covered, and at the same time, we're actually heating up the oil. Since we're not making that much chicken, we're just gonna use a pot. Typically, we have a deep fryer that we use when there's no chicken to be made. But nonetheless, while he's mixing this, since it's been marinating for a little bit, we're just gonna use a pot, and whenever he's ready, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that he dips it in there. So, Adrian, is it ready or not yet? Okay, go ahead and keep mixing. Make sure it goes under. Go ahead. There you go. Keep going. A little bit more. Look at that other one. Make sure that it's covered in batter. There you go. This one. Yay. Okay. Is that good? Good job. Okay. So now, when it's ready mixed, what's next to do? What are we gonna do next?
Fries.
Yeah, well, we can cook the fries a little bit later, but we need to put that in here. We need to put the chicken in the oil, right?
Oh.
So, yes. So here we go. Can I have the, yep, give me that one. Good job, thank you. Okay, so, take it closer. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that we don't splash this, and we're just gonna go ahead and help Adrian put the chicken inside the oil. At this point, basically, you're gonna want to make sure that you do this carefully. And what's that, Adrian?
Slowly.
Slowly, yes, because you get owies, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here, just like that. Oh, like that. Yes, slowly. Okay. You know, you could splash a little bit here and there, but the easiest trick also is anytime that you're deep frying something, you're gonna want to make sure that your hands or your fingers, whatever is closest to the heat, is wet. Why? So that if it splashes, it does not hurt as much as if it was dry. Okay, so you're gonna want to make sure that your hands are wet. Okay, so the chicken is cooking really well. I flipped it once at least. And the batter, just in case you guys are wondering what this batter is, it's a very, very simple batter. I mean, it's simply, you can get it at the store, you can make it on your own. I would just simply mix half a cup of flour with a tablespoon of baking soda or baking powder, and also 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And what that's going to allow you to do is create this coating around the chicken as you're frying it. It's not going to flake off, but most of the time when we do this, we actually make buffalo wild wings or hot wings, so we know that we're going to dip it in some sauce. And the great thing about it basically is it'll allow the chicken not to overcook from the inside because it's actually a coating of batter. Okay? I guess at this time, basically, you're going to want to cook this about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, just kind of eyeballing it, making sure that the oil is not super hot, that you're able to do it. Adrian, how many of the chicken are you going to eat? 2? But we have 4 chicken.
Oh, 4?
Yes, we have 4 chicken. But you also have the fries, so we'll make some room for that. Okay?
Fries?
And then after eating dinner, what are you going to do? Watch TV. Right? Yeah. So, here we go. Do you want to flip some of the chicken for us? Okay. Go ahead and flip it. Let me get you closer. Careful. Okay, make sure you flip it to the other side. Good job. There you go. The other one too. Yeah, we have to flip all of them. That one's okay. Check the other one. Get the other one. Yep. That one. Yeah, flip that one.
Oh.
Good job. The next one. The last one. Yep, that's the one. Good job. There you go. Alright, okay, so. Alright. Is it okay now? Alright, let's let me help you with that. So as you can see, you flipped it once again, so it's technically kind of done at this point. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and take the chicken out. It's a two-step process actually. This is a two-step process to ensure that the chicken is not overcooked on the inside, but still very, very crispy on the outside. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the chicken out because it is cooked on the inside, but we don't want the outside to get hard or too chewy. So we're gonna take it out and we're gonna let it sit for maybe about 5 minutes. At this time, the oil is so hot inside the chicken that technically the chicken is still cooking from the inside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it sit right here and let it just wait for about 5 minutes. But during that time, we're going to start cooking the fries. The fries.
Slowly.
So, with the help of Adrian, yes, slowly. Do you want to help me put some in there?
Oh no. Popping.
It's okay. Dada can help. Here you go. See? Go ahead and put some inside. Help Dada.
Popping.
Yeah. Help Dada. There you go.
Popping.
So as you can see, there's still ice on this. Okay, so what you're gonna do is just basically take a handful and just shake it and put it in here. Same thing with the chicken. This is a two-step process. What's gonna happen is you're gonna basically cook this at a high heat as the heat continues to rise. You're gonna cook it high heat, and you're not really cooking it completely. What it is half cooked. It allows the inside of the fries to be cooked, but not too overcooked that it's completely crispy like chips. Okay. What you're gonna do is basically you're gonna cook the inside and keep it soft. So you're half cooking it, allowing the inside to be soft, and then you're gonna take it out, just like what we did with the chicken. You're gonna take this out, and then you're gonna basically wait about maybe 5 minutes as well, and you're gonna put it back in there to allow it to become crispy. Okay, so we'll be right back. Let me just go ahead and get this half cooked, and I'll show you what's the next step. Is it popping?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is it almost done?
Yes.
Can you check?
Yes.
How many fries do we have?
3.
A lot. No, not 3. We have a few.
A lot.
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Is it gonna be yummy?
Yes.
What's better, our fries or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
No, it's not. Our fries is better. Right? Yeah, our fries is better. Good job. But you're gonna have. What are you eating today?
And this. And this.
Which is what? What is this one? Not McDonald's, I know, right? But this is Hot Wings. And what is this one?
Fries.
Fries. Is it yummy smell? Good job. Okay, so while we're waiting for this, Adrian will continue to check it. But when it's completed, then yes, we will proceed to eating it because I know he's really hungry and he can't wait to eat it. Okay, now that we are back, what we've done now is we actually in the process of killing or minimizing time, we took out the fries earlier already and we let it sit for 5 minutes outside. But while the fries were sitting cooling down outside, we put the chicken back in. And right now, the chicken is actually being cooked. And then after a few minutes, after 5 minutes, we started to put the French fries back in. So right now, basically, the chicken and the French fries are cooking at the same time. Is it really going to affect the taste? Absolutely not. We're talking about a fraction of the taste where you're going to taste maybe the chicken to be a little bit more of a fries taste or the fries to be tasting like a little bit more of a chicken. But then again, we just don't want to have to do it in 2 separate batches and using up more and more time to finish the entire dish. Okay, so it is about maybe a few minutes away from being done, and we're going to go ahead and remove it, and Adrian can start eating it. Adrian, does it look yummy? Yes. Which one looks yummy? The chicken or the fries?
Fries.
The fries look yummy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so next time you see it, we'll take it out and it'll be ready, and he'll be eating his second dinner for the evening. I know. He just ate some sushi and now he wants to eat some chicken, and that's what we're doing right now. So I will put a little bit more information about the fries because I know that a lot of people have asked me about it before. It's actually a really good recipe. And believe it or not, like I said, our fascination with McDonald's fries has dissipated since we started making it this way. Even my children and Agatha and the baby basically likes it a little bit more this way than the McDonald's fries. Plus, we get to keep it hot. We don't have to have the McDonald's and do it. And I'll show you next time in a video how to preserve it after you marinated it so that you'll just have a supply of French fries ready to be cooked at any given time as far as putting it in the freezer while after you marinated it. Okay, so we'll be right back. Alright, we are set to go. Adrian wanted to eat in front of the TV because he wanted to actually just kind of relax and watch a show. And the chicken's ready and the fries are ready. As you can see, chicken looks good. The fries looks good. I put a little bit of salt in there because he wanted a little bit of salt. And of course, his dipping sauce is ketchup. And we're just gonna let it cool down a little bit. And also, Adrian is unlike a lot of children. I actually, when I feed him, and in this case, as you can see, the wings are actual wings. They're not chicken fingers or anything like that. So there's actually bones in there. And I've tried and many times have shown Adrian how to actually eat chicken out of chicken to ensure that he eats around the bones and things like that, so that he's not always asking for boneless things. He's not always asking for boneless things like chicken breast or anything that's basically processed meat. So yes, he does know how to eat around the bone. As you can see, like